you'll be the first to go. That's how easy it is. Leave me alone. I'm in the middle of my mission crisis. It says midlife crisis. But I say it's my mission crisis. What do I mean by all this? When I snap, you'll be the first to go. Well, it has a lot to do with Astro. And in Astro right now, remember I told you there's that whole list of names? Yep, sugar. I'm a hummingbird from Lemuria. Sugar in my coffee. Okay, so that whole list of names, it's kind of like, okay, I'll give you an analogy of the the physical arrests that are going on. Okay, you have a police officer, right? And then you have a name, and then the police officer goes and gets the name, right? Well, this is going on in Astro too, except when I snap, you'll be the first to go. It's that easy, okay? Now, back to the physical part, a lot of people are surrendering because they can't get one over on the collectives and they know it's their time to tell it all, be a snitch, let it all out, rat it out to save their own butt. That's good. That's what we want. We're here to eradicate evil. But then there's a bunch of people that don't want to give up, that say they will never give up. They are those kind of people that you see at Gitmo that will not talk. Some sing like canaries and some don't, right? So the people that will not talk, those are the ones that they're being interfered, meaning they're God saying enough is enough in physical and in spiritual. So in physical, it would be like the investigators, whatever, they said enough's enough. Okay, we got enough evidence. We're going to just stop them from hurting these collectives anymore. Then in the spiritual realm, we got the green light to snap and they'll be the first to go. So if you're understanding what I'm saying, I'm trying to get to the point where yes, we're in the middle of our mission. We're almost done and we're getting rid of the I want to say the minions, but there's more than just minions because there still are a lot of head ones that are over the minions, but not the big heads, okay? Just the little ones, like the kitchen witch and I wanted to say whore, and her minion that does all her grocery shopping. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. But when I snap, you'll be the first to go. And leave me alone. I'm in the middle of a mission. Okay, we're going to go do some cards. I wanted to explain all that because, like I said, I come out of Astro. I feed all the animals. And then I come straight to you to talk. So that's just the way it goes, okay? That's why I don't do afternoon or later evening videos unless I'm directed to. Okay? So, what do we have here? We have, I think we'll do a paragraph from Ishmael here. Let's see what we have. Let's turn on the light. I have a table that rolls, so that's nice. It has wheels on the bottom. So that's kind of nice, huh? All right, so where did we leave off here? I would have done this sooner, but The multiverse concept is gaining more ground, and soon it should be accepted scientific fact. Well, you know what? Everything's going to be coming to a head real soon. We are amid another Copernican revolution, Copermican, Copernican revolution. Though on a planetary and galactic scale, galactic scale, yeah, which would propel our world into a golden age. Nonetheless, the idea of the multi-universes has fascinated our physics and cosmologists who for centuries only held on to the idea of one universe. So that's on page 7. This book I'm just going one by one. I'm on chapter 3. Let's see, I think I did chapter 3 yesterday in The Secret Government. So I'm on chapter 4. And here we just go paragraph by paragraph. So we are on page 7. But the point of this is that the scientists are now realizing that there's more than one universe also, which is really good news. Let's see, we got, the title was Snapped, and the reason it was Snap is because the other thing I wanted to tell you is that I heard from a reader that once we get all of our power, which we're gradually getting, if you listen to even Steve's Love Tarot, he will tell you how his powers are really getting more enhanced, that even his wife has noticed a big change. Okay, when you're alone, nobody really knows, and it's hard for you. Remember, it's hard to watch your hair grow, but somebody that lives with you can say, wow, your hair really grew. But try watching your hair grow, it just don't work. So scientists are finding out that there's multiple universes, and soon all this knowledge is going to come to fruition. But what's fun is to be able to be reading Ishmael's books now and to say, yeah, I know all this, but it's just fun to have it in front of you in black and white. You know, you guys are probably sick of me talking about him and his books, but I have to be authentic and I have to be real, and this is the kind of stuff I like. Just like a Marvel movie a day will keep the Matrix thinking away. I love the Matrix. Now, I just said I love the Matrix, but what I meant to say is I love Marvel movies. And why did I love the Matrix come out? I'm not sure. I think because the Matrix is what got us to this point. You know, it's kind of like Adam and Eve, you know. If even Adam wouldn't have done what they done, then we wouldn't be where we're at. You know what I mean? Like everything, you should love everything. You should love everything like a lesson being learned. So that's what I'm getting from I love the Matrix statement that just came out from I don't know where. Because if we didn't have the Matrix, come on, quit. No. If we didn't have the Matrix, we wouldn't have had this wonderful opportunity to snap, and you'll be the first to go. Yeah, it's really foggy and rainy here right now, and that's kind of what the energy is like. It's really foggy. You can't see the sky. You can't see the spaceships. You can't see the sun. You can't see nothing. It's all gray. And that's kind of the energy we're in right now. So reading the books, right, about the secret government and our cosmic origin, it can keep you focused. And watching Marvel movies, it can keep you focused on what's really behind the gray clouds. And this card wanted to come out right away, so we're going to take it. It's the Nine of Pentacles. And again, that's the female Steve with phlegm on his hand. Remember, we have female and male parts. That's why when we call in our twin and we're in our female part at the moment sitting here, the twin would be a male. Okay? Unless, of course, you're, what do they call it? Transsexual, gay, whatever. Then I guess you're both guys, but one of you is really the female part. Okay? However that all works with you all. Okay, so this is the Nine of Pentacles. So the overall energy that wanted to fly out was Steve needs his twin. Now, whether that's his wife right now or that's his spirit partner, but this is specifically telling me to tell Steve, hopefully he watches, that it's time for your twin. Yeah, and this is what she looks like. But anyway, a lot of people don't want to get divorces. A lot of people don't want to quit their job. A lot of people just don't want to change in general. And at some point, they will be forced to. But I think right now, it's just kind of riding out. How many towers can you go through before you get it? And then eventually, it's just like this. You just snap. And, you know, it's very important this, when I snap, you'll be the first to go. It's a very important t-shirt. It was hidden in my dresser drawer and it popped out and said, I want to be worn. And then Alpha Spirit put out a video yesterday about snapping. Confirmation. Bottom of the deck, I wanted to say bottom of your death there. Bottom of the deck is death. And that's going right back to what I just said about the Nine of Pentacles. A lot of you don't want to do these things. It's like, you know, you're at the wrong job. You know, you're with the wrong partner. You know, you're doing the wrong thing. And when I say wrong, I don't mean it was a mistake. I mean, it's not in your future and you're keeping it in your future. Let me repeat that because they said it's very important. It's not that it's wrong. It's that you're keeping it and is preventing your future. So you're slowing down your own mission because you won't quit that job, of fear because you won't have a paycheck. You won't leave that wife because you've been with her for a long time and it's just so convenient. And it all narrows down to fear, and it all narrows down to people don't want to get out of their comfort zone. I have never been like that. I am nowhere even close to that. I jump in a second and I'll quit a job, I'll leave a spouse, I'll do all these things. But there are missions that you're not allowed to leave until the mission's complete. That was my last one. My mission partner, I was with my mission partner for probably 30 years. And I could have and would have left a lot sooner. I really would have, because I don't put up with nothing. I'm like the Queen of Swords on steroids, right? But my mission wasn't complete till it was complete. And I won't get into all that, but he was taken away from me suddenly. And that was how it had to end. I was not allowed to leave. So that's a little different, okay? But a lot of you right now are Nine of Pentacles. You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing out of fear. So death has to come. This transition is coming. Now that's the bottom and the top of the deck. Let's do a good reading here. Let's see what's underneath death. Yep, Three of Swords. So you're going to get a Three of Swords through this transition. if you do not have your 3 of Swords already, if you do not have 3 swords in your heart, it will come, but it needs to come so that you can go through the dark night of the soul and so that you can move on to your true assignment. Right now, everybody is on that bridge. Now, I'm going to go back to the bridge analogy, and I don't know how long I'll be using that analogy, but that's what they want me to talk about. The ones in the back of the line, the ones that are on the bridge, and then the ones that have already crossed over. I've already crossed over. I've already lost the mission partner. I've already finalized that chapter. I've already had the 3 of Hearts. I've already crossed over into my abundance and just waiting for this very last phase of evil eradication to be fulfilled with my next mission partner, twin flame, soulmate, whatever they give me, okay? Some of you are at the beginning. Some of you are at the very beginning where the person just died. You're just getting the divorce. You're just quitting the job. Some of you are right in the middle of it where your heart has 3 swords in it. You see the different levels? That's why when people read readings and they say, take what resonates, I don't like that, because this all resonates because you're on that path of the collective, right? It all resonates, but it all doesn't relate at the perfect moment. So my reading is I'm up here and I'm doing snapping and you're the first to be gone. Some of you are way back here just deciding to get the divorce, just deciding how to handle the death, the transformation of something. Some of you are in the middle of this really sucks, man. Okay? So everything resonates. It just don't all relate at that moment. So what I can tell you is that there's a 9 of Pentacles over here because I've already crossed over onto that assignment. So if you're in the middle where the heartbreak is, keep going forward. Okay, keep going forward. If you're just at the beginning, get that divorce, get that job gone. What kind of job do I mean? Matrix jobs that are making you a slave to the system. Are you a slave to the system, or do you really enjoy your job? Okay, now we're going to pull a bunch of cards here kind of fast because that's the energy and you understand it. It's just, are you going to do anything? Okay, we've got the 6 of, what is this? 6 of Wands. He's on a horse and he needs to keep going. He's got that stick in his hand with the wreath on it. I'm drawn to the stick in the hand with the wreath on it. Okay, here's a stick in his hand, right? Death, the white horse, okay? This one I'm drawn to. White horse, stick in hand, wreath on it. That's what I just got done saying about how you have to just keep moving because your 9 of Pentacles, your abundance awaits you. She awaits. He awaits. But see, this is the problem. You think that your twin or your soulmate or your next assignment, all of this, right? You think it's going to just wait for you forever. Well, that ain't going to happen. King of Pentacles, okay? 9 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. See? That ain't going to happen because some King of Pentacles is going to come in and take your place. Now, what do I mean by that? We write a soul contract. the person doesn't do their soul contract. They don't get the divorce. They don't quit the job. They don't come forward to their gal there with the bird. So what happens? You get replaced with the different King of Pentacles. It's kind of like you're not the only King of Pentacles in the box. Okay? Now, of course, you were preferred over this one, but Romans chapter 8, for those that work for God, he makes all things good. Okay? So even if you decide not to go forward, you don't quit your job, you don't get your divorce, you just stay in your little bubble, stay in your little box, okay? But you're a good person. Okay, that's fine. You just keep going down that path. Another King of Pentacles will come in, say, to my path, right? For me, because you didn't. So that's just an example of it's okay. It's okay. You have free will. You can do whatever you want. You're not the only King of Pentacles in the box. Okay, so we're going to continue on with the Queen of Swords. And I said I'm the Queen of Swords on steroids. My last mission partner and my last mission there, that's completed. So from that point on, when he was taken away, I just keep moving forward. I am definitely the one that is the leader. I've over all of this. Okay? So now what? I just got to keep bringing you truths. I can sit right on my little throne, just like I'm doing, sitting right here. Here's a picture of me. And I can tell you the truth. What's the truth? What's the energy right now? It's foggy. You can't see past this video. But I gave you a lot of information here. Are you going to do anything about it? Who knows? It's your life, right? Okay, and then we've got the Six of Cups. Now, the only thing this card is telling me is that the Six of Cups is all about your past and nostalgia. You have to learn from it and move forward. And if you're not going to, we already discussed that. Okay, I'm drawn to all the yellow and I'm drawn to him giving her the cup. So that's good because he has decided to give that cup to her. And look at all the yellow. Okay, so he's decided to give the cup to her. He's decided to leave the past behind. Good job. Good job. Yep, judgment was called. Very powerful card. The angels are very proud of you. They're tooting their horn. So that's the outcome. The outcome is you do it. Okay? There's no time in the energy, so you do it. The judgment, you do it. That's great. You do hand her the cup. That's perfect. Okay, and then after judgment is the Magician, because you have used all the tools you have used all of the intuition, all of the knowledge. You mastered yourself. This is a really good outcome. Oh, look at all the yellow again. Yellow used to be my favorite color. Before that was maroon. And now it's like, this was my favorite color for a long time. And now it's like a golden white. It's I can't even explain it. I'd have to show it to you sometime when I see it. But it's like a golden white light. So even the color system, even your colors will change. When When you go to different levels and you go to different assignments, you change. So if you've changed your favorite color, you changed your favorite car, you changed your favorite foods, those are all signs that you've changed onto another level. And I don't know if all of you know that or not. Eight of Swords, no, Seven of Swords, yeah. You've seen through the deception. There's the yellow again. So you used your magic power, Triumph, Allied Forces. You used your yellow. You used your magic power. You fought the good fight. That's by Triumph. And more yellow. You fought and you figured out through the lies. Now I'm not saying that the job and the divorce and the ex-spouse are lies, but I'm saying that they were part of your old assignment and you figured it out that you need to move forward. You figured it out that you need to get on that horse and put in that last stick and get that wreath. The Queen of Swords finally got through to you. Once again, if this isn't your reading and you don't feel like it's resonating, then that just means you're back here. You aren't onto the bridge yet. You have not crossed over yet. This is all future influence. If you're on the bridge in the middle of this, know that you're doing the right thing. Do not doubt. Don't doubt yourself. And if you've already crossed over and you've been kind of like waiting for your prize, it's here. The King of Cups is here. Look at that. Next card. The King of Cups is outside your door. Drawn to the yellow cape, right outside the door. Okay, so I am going to wrap it up right there, you guys. I am Miss Mystic, and when I snap, they're the first to go. Thank you for listening.